I find myself today in the village of Sanewal, a few kilometers outside Ludhiana. This is the hometown of Dharampaji. This was where Sunny Deol was born. Of course, now they are legends in our country. So on that note, the recipe we're going to be doing today is that really interesting one that I tasted at Chawla's, their famous cream chicken. First thing we're going to be doing is cooking some of our chicken. So into this, I'm going to add, that's about it, just about enough water to come up to the surface. Into this pan, half an inch of cinnamon, 3 or 4 cloves or long, a couple of badi ilaichis, thodi si sabut kali mirch, and of course this wonderfully aromatic and fragrant hari ilaichi. Also, namak. Right, so we're about to cook our chicken with the whole spices and salt. I'm just going to cover it and let it gently come up to the boil. Okay, while that is happening, we can get down to making our wonderful creamy gravy for this dish. And for that, we need to start by dry roasting our masalas. I'm just gonna add about a quarter teaspoon or half a teaspoon of pepper, a good 6 or 7 choti ilaichis, few cloves just for a little bit of heat along with the pepper, they'll be perfect, and about half an inch of wood spiced dalchini. Okay, let's turn that pan on and just gently dry roast them to release their aroma and of course make them easier to grind. Garam masala is done. Time for us to create the base for our cream chicken. Into the pan goes about 3 teaspoons of refined oil. Then simply start by adding your ginger and garlic paste. Now, into our sauteed ginger and garlic, just about a teaspoon of dhania powder and a quarter teaspoon of zeera powder. Thoda sa namak. So let's just saute this lightly. Okay, that is done. The next thing we're going to be adding is the kasuri methi. Not too much because otherwise it can get bitter. 2 tablespoons or so. That lovely kind of slightly bittery aroma of the kasuri methi or fenugreek. Thoda sa pani. And just cook out that kasuri methi until it's nice and soft. Next thing that I'm going to add is a little bit of fresh coriander. Thoda sa dhania. Okay, that is done. And into this, I'm going to add our kaju. Beautiful. Okay, and then just saute the cashew nut paste. So our base is now on its way. What we're going to do now is add this lovely stock or yakhni that's infused with the flavor and the meatiness of the chicken and those wonderful whole spices. So, ठीक है जी, that's coming along nicely. Let's add our powdered garam masala. Beautiful. In that goes about a teaspoon or so. So, little bit of cream, not all of it right now. थोड़ा सा हम इसमें मलाई भर देते हैं या डाल देते हैं, half of it. So we've added our cream, our gravy is looking good. Time for us to add our pieces of parboiled chicken. Now, just gonna add thoda sa pani, little bit of water. Perfect. पानी डाल दिया हमने थोड़ा सा. And now, just gonna cover it and let it simmer away for about 20 to 25 minutes, at which point we shall check and see whether our chicken is nice and tender. Well, our wonderful cream chicken has been simmering away for the last 20 minutes. I've had myself a lovely little walk in the fields, and now it's time for us to check and see what's going on with our chicken. Aha! Look at that. Give it a quick stir. And then it's time for us to finish off our cream chicken with the balance cream. I've used about 200 milliliters of fresh local cream. Perfect. And now we're just gonna let it simmer away uncovered until it's nice and reduced and concentrated in flavor and our gravy is nice and thick. तो हमारी लुधियाने की क्रीम चिकन तैयार हो चुकी है. Alright, time for us to taste this unusual dish. The chicken perfectly cooked, beautiful, and this cream chicken gravy wonderfully creamy. And I get the delicate hint of the cardamom coming through now, a little bit of the pepper, and that kasuri methi ever present, but just slightly with a hint. And that, quite frankly, it's exactly the way I wanted this dish to turn out. So I'm quite happy today. Lovely. For more such traditional and regional recipes from around the country, you will have to log on to ndtvgoodtimes.com. I'm going to catch you next time from another place in our country with lots more exotic cuisine and recipes. But till then, Chakle India.